Hey guys, back with me again, Sherry GT, your favorite Growtopian YouTuber. How to make a good main world? This is a question I ask myself a lot of times because I get bored with my old noobish homeworldness of Sherry. And last couple of months, I spent my time making a new, cool-looking, walkable world that is actually filled with a lot of useful stuff you Growtopians can use. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you 10 things I learned while building my new world, Nest of Sherry. Okay, let's just begin. Number 10. The cleanup is super taxing. The first thing you do in world building is, of course, breaking all the dirt so you can have a clear world as a blank canvas. But prepare your finger muscles because cleaning all the dirt takes time. Unless A, you have time, B, you have friends you can enslave, or C, you have the great digger spade you can buy with 200 grow tokens. You hit the jackpot though if you have friends who have the digger spade to help you, like me. Alternatively, if you want to start with an empty world, go to Buy Worlds and look for somebody who sells a clear world for 2 to 5 wordlocks, or do a shortcut and buy a thermonuclear blast for 8 wordlocks. Number 9. The digger spade is like my new crush right now. I really want to get one! Which brings me to the sad reality that I should have done the daily quests and role quests to save up my grow tokens. Number 8. The planning needs strategy. Now that your world is all clean, it's time to start building. Well, not that quick. Unlike in some life simulation games, where you can rotate stuff and replace them, most items in Growtopia are breakable. Once you place it, there's no going back. So here's what you can do to plan better. Use dirt to plan the positions in your world. And don't do it at 4 AM after 6 hours of full gaming, or this will happen. Then, use this channel dial website to plan your world for free, so at least you know what you want to make in your world. You'll find a link in the description box below. In my world, I changed a lot of themes. I started with this moldy wallpaper like some vintage autumn geek girl, but I realized it kinda didn't match with my otherworldly Westeros attire. Which brings me to the next point. Number 7. Choose neutral design if you're not sure what style to choose. Growtopia is an old game. You would think there will be unlimited styles to choose from. But with the lack of catalog outside of Wiki, the best way to know your options is by going to the seller's world. Makes sense since you can't choose a very rare item if the item itself is rare in-game. You can if you're filthy rich. So if you like to change your weather machines like me and want more variety, then stick to simple designs. They might cost more, but they'll last more coming different seasons. Number 6. Less is more. Continuing from the previous point, borders divides us all, and quite frankly, making your world all stuffy and blocky. Get it? Blocky? So open your world more to give it a spacey feeling, and honestly hun, it's better for your feng shui. There's one item that's perfect for this, the dimension block. The good thing is, they're invisible, but will keep other people away from your limited area. The downside is, they cost 2 to 3 warlocks per block. I know, it's outrageous until you know that this item is permanent and will go back to your storage if you break it. Number 5. Storage smart. I don't know about you, but I really hate my storage look. They're organized, yeah, but ugly as heck. The answer for that might be the storage box extreme that costs like 30 warlocks each. Like by the time you have enough of them, you got nothing to store, kinda like buying a brand new expensive wallet with all of your money. But I found a good alternative to that. You can call it hack even, haha. It's chests or dragon gates and heroic tides of prevention. I placed D gates in rows like this and categorized my items. But Sherry, how do you place the remaining items back without filling your backpack with more stuff from the adjacent gates? For that, my friend, I use the heroic tides. When you wear them, you won't pick floating items, so it will be easy to store these items back. You will still pick up 20 items each time like before, but tell me if it doesn't look much better than before. If you like the tips, let me know by clicking the sub and like button down there. Number 4. Community space is important. Build some space for people to use. Fishing spots, VIP rooms, even your own micro parkour. Don't forget to give back by putting some prizes at the end of it and letting your friends help you create it, especially if you don't know what a dice game or sleeve are. With this, you're creating your world to be more interactive. Number 3. Must-have items. There are some staple items you need to have in your main world. And I hope I can help you a bit because I did buy some of these stuff and make it available for you guys to use. I repeat, this is all the stuff you can use for free and you don't have to buy it. This community service is possible thanks to the Builder's Luck because it makes some items usable by public, like the telephone, food grinder, Transmutabooth, and other stuff. For the moment, I have to be Mr. Krabs because I got broke by building my main world. But I promise in the next few weeks, I will add for you easy cook oven, lockpot, closing compactor, and as well as all other stuff you might need so that it'll save you some trouble and warlocks. Alright, before I forget, I recommend these items to make your world troll-proof, like P-Jammer, Zombie Jammer, CCTV so you can see who's been planting dirt on your break room. Like seriously people, I'll hunt you down! Ghost Charm and Firehouse. Also, a good pro tip. Add Adventure Start Here signs to give your world greetings for your guests, and they'll be more likely to follow your main desire. For example, buy from your vending machines or donate you. Speaking of, I now have a free-for-all donation box for everyone to use. You can tag an item and leave an item back here. So if you have some items, cool things, and stuff you don't need, put it in here so a noob can have something to start with. Help the new Growtopians, because new Growtopians need help. I also tried adding the ATM machines for everyone to use because I got some ATMs donated and I'm too lazy to harvest them daily. Oops. So I thought it would be cool if I put them in builder's locks. Maybe make them place only and have people be able to collect gems for free. But sadly, if you hit an ATM place in a place only builder's lock, nothing happens. Any suggestion how I can change that or what else I could offer for my community? Number 2. Now the price. I did an oopsie. This mistake happened when I was so done with this god dang it supercalifragilisticexpialidocious storage. My quick and dirty solution, I invited my friends to grab some stuff in my storage and some of them ended up getting items as expensive as one diamond lock if combined. I mean, good for them. But beware before you're doing stuff like that in the future and make sure you know the price. Have your trusted friends to help decide what's trash and what's gold. Plus, you can always have items for carnival, ticket trading, or the grunge event. And number 1, make yourself proud. It's all about your creation, your creativity, and your design. If you feel good in your world, then it is a pro world. Just be yourself, express yourself. You like fantasy? Well, maybe make a floating island. You like water? Underwater fish headquarters it is. You like scamming? And casino and drop game? Wait a minute. I am really happy with my new world. Do you like it? What item or area that I should add in my home world? Please comment down below. And this picture, I made it using the render command. To use it, you can just type on the chat box /render world. And you can see the whole world rendered in a picture. And for your interest, I spent around 80 hours to make this world and around 20 diamond logs. And this will not be possible if it's not because of my generous donators. I got huge help from my friends, so thank you so much for making it possible. And special thank you for Ultron YT for your Tesseract donation. Thank you so much, it helped me a lot with my projects. If you want to see the detailed list of useful items I use in my home world, you can check it down there on my description box. And now, my question to you. What do you think is a good main world? If you have any tips, leave it on the comment section down below. And don't forget to click subscribe if you want more Growtopia on your YouTube feed. I'm Sherry of Sherry GP. Thanks for watching and see you again in the next video. Bye! Thank you so much for Ocean YT for the Unstable Tesseract and Wordlogs, also Himnar, and Sanox GT and Supreme Task. Thank you so much for the donation!